The Skin That We Speak by Lisa Del Pita and Joanne Dowdy, moore-lyons, Post University. The Skin That We Speak takes a closer look at how we view culture and language in the classroom. This book takes a look at crucial education issues that are not new to our country but have been pushed aside or simply ignored. Children are written off because of the way they speak, which is directly tied into their culture. This book speaks of the systematic racism that happens in the educational system daily. With lessons from this book, teachers can help build relationships with their students to help them achieve the highest degree of success. There are many course objectives aligned with this book, but I will just name three. Evaluate the nature of race relations and prejudice, track the roots of cultural diversity in the United States, and analyze how culture affects learning and achievement. This book attempts to explore the links between language and identity, between language and political hierarchy, and between language and cultural conflict. We cannot understand culture without having a direct access to its language because they are connected. Language and culture have a complex homologous relationship. They evolve together and are influenced by each other. The power of language is evident in our society. Those with power have a certain type of language. Dowdy describes growing up in Trinidad, where she spoke British English to succeed in school and to gain her mother's approval. However, by using British English, she felt disapproval from her peers and felt that she was betraying her culture. Ernie Smith was able to use the power of his language to move people to listen. He evolved from a failing student and a street hustler to a community and civil rights activist. Dowdy also spoke of her family's background in politics in her country and how by using language, these powers gave her certain privileges and access to things that others may not have had. By teachers becoming more aware of the culture and linguistic differences among their students, they can develop strategies of inclusion. When students feel comfortable within the classroom to express their culture with pride, they become vested in their academics and their success rate increases. Building relationships with students and respecting their cultural identity while allowing them to express themselves in their own way will help them to incorporate the content they learn into their own lives. This book also talks about the different languages most people use without realizing it. If you are a working professional, you probably are trilingual, which means that you use technical language or professional language around your coworkers, and you use another language around your friends and possibly even your family. Many children are able to code-switch between family, friends, and school. What does all of this mean for society? The diversity of the United States is steadily increasing, so that means that we must find ways to educate our culturally diverse students and prepare them for the future. Students must be prepared to live in a culturally diverse world and interact with people with diverse backgrounds in the workplace. If public education system does not address the language and cultural diversity within the school and embrace them, teach them, then we will have fewer educated minorities with lesser paying incomes. By not properly educating minority students, it will affect the growth of our society as a whole.